Okay, once again I welcome you to this channel. I'm Steve and I'm gonna be telling you about one of the commonest problems that's being faced or that's being challenged by new users of new computer users. Now this challenge will be like after installing an operating system on your PC, there is this issue of like having just a single icon on a desktop or even a blank desktop like this. It usually contains a recycle bin. Only, but then we lack this PC icon or my computer icon, even the network icon, even other icons. But then, and you don't want to use shortcuts to add these icons onto the desktop, so I want to add them directly without using shortcuts. So as you can see, we have our blank desktop. We have a blank desktop like this. So you want to add some of the icons that are necessary that are really necessary when you are navigating our computer. So this icon, it will be the most icon will be this PC, then the recycle bin. Those two, they are really necessary when you are using our desktop or when you're using our computer. So we want to add that my PC or this PC icon, then the network icon, then the recycle bin icon, because the recycle bin icon is where you add items. When you delete items or contents, it's where they are first deposited. Then in case you want to retrieve to restore those lost icons, those lost content, it's where you go back to those recycle bin and you restore them. Then this piece icon is the one that you use to navigate the whole system, like going to your file explorer without using these taskbar icons. You can use this piece icon to navigate your computer. Then you also have the network icon. The network icon can be used when you're accessing the network, like you want to join a local area network, the LAN. This the one where I use like a group network which is connected through the terminals. You can use this one. But then what we want to work about this one is the adding those icons. So adding this icon, you just come on the desktop space, you right click on the desktop, you select personalize. When selecting personalize, it will take you to the settings. These settings, it's where we set up our desktop. In this area is where we set up our desktop. So at this moment, you can see on the left panel where we have the settings. On the left panel we have home, personalization. So we are personalizing our desktop. So we have background, then the colors, the lock screen, the themes, the font, the start, then the taskbar. But all those are not our major aim, but our major aim is around the themes. The theme, that's where we shall find our appearances of the desktop and the content. So you click on theme. On clicking on theme, you can see the current windows, background and everything. Change theme, but it's not what you want. We're not seeing anything related to icons here in the center. But when you look on the left, on the right hand side, we have on the right top, we have something which says related settings. On the related settings, we have the desktop icon settings, then we have eye contrast settings, then the synchron settings, then the get help and the give feedback. Now according to what you see here, we have our major aim is upon like adding our icons, desktop icons, or adding icons to the desktop. So we shall just come and click on the desktop icon settings here, the first option in the rated settings. The first option, we shall just click on the desktop icons. Then on clicking on the desktop icons, I think here you can see a dialog box for desktop icon setting has appeared here. So we have the desktop icons, we have computer, or this computer is the one which is all about this PC or my computer icon. So they are all unchecked. That's why they don't appear on the desktop. But once we want to make them appear on the desktop, so we have the computer, users files, the network, then the recycle bin, the control panel. So it depends on what you want to add. These are the common icons that are really necessary when we are navigating our computer. There is the navigation of the computer. So first we are going to tick whichever icon you want to add on the desktop. So we shall click on this on the computer. This one will represent this PC depending on the Windows you are using, but for us we are using Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10. So on Windows 10 it will appear as this PC, but there are some operating system, Windows operating system, where it will appear as my computer. Then we shall tick the network to have the network icons on the desktop. As I told you that our desktop is empty. I think you can see our desktop is empty here. It's totally empty. So you want to add these icons back. So we've checked the computer and we've checked the network. Then we check also the recycle bin. As I told you, if you also want, you can check the control panel. You can check the control panel. Then after checking all the necessaries, we just click on OK. We just click on OK. So there is this icon which says allow theme to change desktop icon. So you first allow it so that it can enable the theme to change the desktop icon. So we just click OK after checking whatever you want to appear on the desktop. We've left out this users file. Then you just click OK. Definitely you've seen that the icons, they have appeared on our desktop. So it's like our problem is solved. Now in case you also want to remove a given icon on the desktop, a given desktop icon. For example, we have this PC, we have the recycle bin, we have the network and the control panel. So you want to remove this control panel, because most of the time this control panel is used like when you are going like in somehow advanced issue, like in advanced issues within the PC. So it's most commonly it's not necessary to have it on the desktop. So for example, we want to remove a given icon on this desktop, so we shall remove this control panel. Let's remove the control panel. So we just right click once again, you go to personalize once again. Then on reaching on personalize, as I told you, we don't go to background, no color, no lock screen, but we just move on the themes. Then on reaching on the themes, you definitely move on the right hand side where you have related settings. Once again you click on desktop icon settings. As you also see, let me first minimize this one, and we have these two here. We have this PC, as I told you that this one we checked. To have this PC we checked the computer. Then the network, we checked the network to have this one. Then the recycle bin, we also checked the recycle bin to have this icon here. Then the control panel, we also checked the control panel to have this control panel here. So you want to remove this control panel, definitely we just come here and you uncheck. After unchecking, remember this one is checked, which this notification, like it's like a note here which says allow themes to change desktop icon. It's already checked. So we've unchecked the control panel once again. Then we just right click OK. We shall see the difference here that the control panel will be removed. When it's OK, the control panel is removed. So that is the easiest way. That's the only way to remove or to add this desktop icon without using shortcuts, because the interface will look, the desktop will look arrogant, will look bad when we have such kinds of shortcut. When you have brought this PC, when it's shortcutted, it's like a shortcut. Even this one, when it's a shortcut. So this is the better way to do that. So thanks for watching. I think you can come back for more related IT solutions, and also you can subscribe to our channel and also give us a like and a share, because there are a lot of people having some complications in using their PC at the first time. Thanks.